Hi guys, this is Kara. I'm coming to you kind of sick, so if I sound kind of weird, it's because I'm getting over this cold that has been ruining my life for the past week. But this is going to be my February and March wrap up. The reason why I didn't do a wrap up in February was because I didn't read enough books to warrant a wrap up. But I read enough books this month, so I'm just going to add the one book that I read in February to this month wrap up. And the one book that I actually finished in February was A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This book is really short, and it's about a boy who's going through some struggles, and this monster comes to his window, and the monster has three stories to tell him, and he learns from them. And it's so good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I was really skeptical to pick this book up because I read the Chaos Walking the Chaos Walking trilogy, the first one, which is the Knife of Never Letting Go, and I really didn't like that book. So I was kind of hesitant to pick this one up, but it proved me wrong. I loved it so much, and it's so quick, and I recommend that you guys read it. 5 out of 5 stars. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the book that I just super did not like. I finally finished this book after forever reading it, and not because it took a long time to read. It's not a hard book to read, but because I have nothing good to say about this book. And a lot of you guys might get kind of mad at me, but it is Beautiful Creatures by Kami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I gave this book 2 out of 5 stars. It was not good. The main character Ethan, he like accepted the whole concept of magic right off the bat. Didn't even blink an eye. The characters to me were really flat, and the plot was really slow and predictable. And I just did not get invested in the story at all. And I read the reason why I finished it was because I would not have finished it if I didn't have this kind of thing where I think that books they have their best stuff at the end of them. Like the last 100 pages is when all the really good stuff comes out of books. But honestly, you guys, nothing redeemed itself in this book. I was so let down, and I didn't go see the movie because I didn't like the book, but I might go see the movie. Who knows? All I know is I'm not going to be continuing on with that series. Alright, so the next three books I'm going to show you I actually really did like. So the one that I read, and was, well, I read this one, it took like almost a whole month, but I read other books too, was The Host, and I never read the Twilight books. I read the first one after the movie came out, but that doesn't count. So I was really excited to read The Host, and I ended up really liking it, gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Very, very good because you get a lot of time to get to know the characters, and the story's really good. It's not very action filled, but that's fine. I liked it anyway. Um, I went to go see the movie, and I hated it. I hated the movie. The movie felt like a Cliff Notes version of the book. It felt like it was just hitting all the plot points and not really like digging deep enough to like let the audience fall in love with the characters, and like it just didn't seem very deep. It was just kind of surface. I didn't really like it, but my friend who had not read the book, she went with me and she liked it. So I guess it's just because I had just read the book that my expectations were like really too high, which is always the case when books become movies. All right, the next book that I read was City of Fallen Angels, which is the fourth one in the Mortal Instruments series. So I won't really go into detail about this one because if you haven't read the series, I don't want to spoil anything. But gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So good. I just love that series so much. And sorry if I look all washed out. It's really bright outside. Um, okay, and then the last book, I actually finished it in February. Like I started it like March 31st and finished it last night. So technically I read it in February. I mean, not February. What am I saying? In April. But I'm just going to throw it into this video because I feel like it. But I read Scarlet, which was the book that y'all picked for me to read a while ago, which is the sequel in the Lunar Chronicles to Cinder. I really liked it. I liked it just as much as I liked Cinder, I think. These books are so easy to read, and they're so easy to read because they're so entertaining, and it flows really well. The characters are really fun to read about, and I just really like her writing style. I got to meet her a while ago. I think she signed this one. Um, Yeah, she did. But yeah, so I just really like her books. So anyway, that is what I read in February and in March. I have a video coming out. I think I'm going to film it right after this. I have a really big announcement for you guys, so I'm going to put that up so that you can let you guys know. What I'm currently reading, if I can grab it, is still Test of the Ubervilles. I'm just kind of going through this really slow whenever I feel like it on page 170. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.